All right. Now we have made some new parts. This was the old and this new. This is on other old parts and they're supposed to be the new ones. I decided to replace all the bellow system with the new parts. Only the hardwood pieces I decided to keep. I don't know, is it wise? There's missing some part of them. They are full of those broken and dusty screws. But let us see, will we get them in their place and how does it looks. And the bellow system is big and it's complex, but let us see how we are able to start to put it together. Okay. Okay, let's try again. How does it look like? Now it seems that it's in a very good size. Okay. One problem of there was the wrapping of plywood. This is the old exhauster. It seems that it's in quite good shape, but actually all the plywood they are cracked. I think that I need to replace it. But the problem was that all those screws, I can't get them open. And another, not that big, but problem also was that there was the little holes there in the wood, and it means that there has been some harm in that wood, and if it is not necessary to use such a part, it's better to replace it. Okay, then I started to make a new one. The first version I made from the wood. I think that it would be a good idea to do it in that way, because it's glued very well, and no, I think that it's a good, it works. But immediately when I have cut it and drilled those holes at this piece of wood, it started to wrap. And as you can see here, within 2 weeks or less, it turns like this. Okay, that's not good idea, and so I decided that there's already risk that there will be more cracks and everything, and so I decided that I throw them away. Then I make the next version. I take a wood what was available in local hardware store, but it started to wrap too, and I think that it's too thin and it will not work in a proper way inside the reed organ if it look like this. And so the second version I need to put it away. And then I make a third version, a little bit harder wood and plywood. I didn't make traditional gluing. I used the lamella system which are there inside, and then I use their 9 mm plywood, and I think that this will be good enough. The new version is a bit heavier than the older one, but I think that there will be enough space for this inside the box. But in any case, we need to check it. Later on, I started to think that whether it would be able to somehow restore this, but now I have made a new one, and I will use them. Some even ask from me that how much you can change from an instrument that it's still the same. But I think that part is not that crucial, that it doesn't take away the historical or authenticity of that instrument. Okay, let us check how the gluing of this very small bellow, how it has went. And at first we can take a knife and finalize those corners and see how the fabric is here is. And the wood, because otherwise it will not be airtight, and the bellow will not work as it should work. But this time seems that now we have finally found a proper glue. In my earlier videos, you may see some problems what I have with the other glue, but because they okay. Now these two small parts are done. Yeah, this Cavaille-Coll is now in interesting phase. We are making the exhausters or working bellows. As you can see, they are very large, and what is now in the process is the hinges, gluing of them, and try to put them in place. It's quite interesting structure. It's slightly different what I have ever done before, but it's the original one what was there, and I have made it in the same way, and I hope that it will work. The only thing what I can do right now, just follow the model and do it as precise as the original model was a bit shorter than the whole structure. I don't know why, but I made it same way as it was originally. Okay, now the easy peasy. Does it works? Interesting to see. Yeah. Okay, now we come in the very interesting part of this restoration, because the bellow system here is extremely complex, and the reservoir it's big, and now we are in a phase that we will glue those parts in place, and let us see how it starts to work. If you ever have had a friend's car, you may know that the technique, okay, there is a couple of exceptions, but like Citroën 2CV, but majority of them, the technique is quite complex. And all time when I work with this Cavaille-Coll, I have the such a similar feeling. That this bellow system, this is not only a system, it's a complex. You may wonder what are those small sticks there in the middle. I have to be honest that the complete meaning for me is still a bit mystery. Because when I got this instrument, it was far from playable condition. If you have seen those videos, you know that I have not been able to produce any kind of sound out of this beautiful instrument. And it still seems that it's quite far away that we will hear any music of César Franck or Vidor or Charles Maria Vidor or other two fantastic French composers. Certainly we will hear it. I'm absolutely sure that that it's more question of time that one day or another this beautiful instrument will work again, and it will work very well. I'm not. I have no doubt about it. But I'm not. I have to be sure that I am prepared that all those nice features, what here has been, that that all those springs and sets and everything what there is, that before they really function fully, it's a long time. But I'm sure that we will see. Yeah, but what I was talking, I was thinking a bit those small sticks there between I think that we now need to mark. We need to mark the verb. Now I will put a bit glue in both sides.
Now I think that I may have a bit too long nails here, but I need to check because yeah, it comes through. Oh, that's not good thing. That's not good thing. Okay, that's a little bit problem because I don't have any option to yeah. I test this whether this is long enough to maintain this in place, because there will be in every case there is okay. Now we have put in place all the bellows and the wooden parts, or the hinges are in the inside are ready, and we have time to do it outside. What is exceptional here in this system is that the inner bellow is made from leather, or not bellow. The inner hinges are here made from leather, and the outer side is made with canvas, and it can be in both sides, but other way around. It's possible to say that another solution where there is canvas inside and then the leather is here outside is more typical, and that's what I have used. But let us see. All times the fabric of bellows is always a big question. Today I'm very happy that from Finnish small harmonium builder Inarin Soitinverstas, I have been able to get the original very strong two-sided fabric where there is a canvas or cotton fabric there inside, and this works extremely well with the hot hide glue. It's not same situation with all the fabrics, because great majority of them Now we are working with hinges of the reservoir bellow of Cavaille-Coll Poikilorgue. As you can see, this whole system is very big. Earlier I have worked with a lot smaller systems with portable reed organs, and they are a lot smaller, way smaller than this system. Why this is so much bigger is the very simple reason that the whole instrument is a lot bigger. It needs a lot more air, and for that purpose the whole system needs to be bigger. The system is not only bigger, the materials, they are a lot stronger and heavier. The wooden parts, they are bigger. They are made from the bigger wood. And the fabric is a lot heavier than into small portable instruments. The bellow fabric is one of those very critical materials of the whole restoration process. Unfortunately, there was a long time a situation that there was difficulties to find right type of fabric because there is quite a lot things what need to be right. This is two-sided rubber fabric. There is rubber lining there in the middle, and then there is the fabric inside and outside. And the right material, right glue with reed organs is the hot hide glue. But the problem is that the hot hide glue works well only with organic fabrics, like cotton or other organic fabrics. But it's not that easy to find anymore a fabric, the rubber fabric with cotton. Okay, now we need to cut the edges, and we are happy that we have the old fabric here as a model. You can see that it's also very heavy. What's interesting thing here that there is not rubber at all. This is only a very two-sided or very heavy canvas fabric, and they have used it as a raw material. Many times I just cut. I don't mark them, but this time I think that it would be better to make take markings. And here are the directions how I will cut it. Yeah. Okay, and then we put a little bit extra glue there.